Hello and welcome back to this series. I am so glad that you've been able to join with me for a taste of Thomas Merton. And I hope that his quotes are giving you some inspiration and some food for thought. And yesterday we ended with the idea that our peace is because God loves us, and our very existence is a sign that God loves us. And the presence of his love creates and sustains me. That's what Thomas Merton shared with us. Now, today's going to get into a little bit of theology, but his point is that you don't have to theologically be able to explain that, and you don't have to memorize proofs of this, and here's why. There's no need to understand how this can be, or to explain it, or to solve the problems it seems to raise, theological problems or problems of doubt. You don't have to explain it to anyone. Here's why. For there is in our hearts, that's our inner person, our spirit, in the very ground of our being, okay, the real you, the you that is the image and reflection of God, with the attributes of God, the you that is going to continue even after this body is disintegrated, gone back to the dust. There is in our hearts and in the very ground of our being a natural certainty which is coexistent with our very existence. A certainty that says that insofar as we exist, we are penetrated through and through with the sense and reality of God. So there is something in every single person, a certainty that they can know that they are one of God's, that they have a source, that they are created, that they are loved. Let me read it again. There's in our hearts and in our very ground, the very ground of our being, that part of you that knows that it knows that it knows, a natural certainty. Okay, it's a natural certainty. It's not a supernatural one. Every person has this, which is coexistent with coextensive with our very existence. A certainty that says, so far as we exist, we are penetrated through and through with the sense and reality of God. You know in your innermost being that there's goodness within you. Even if you have acted out in less than useful ways, perhaps in destructive ways, done things that we regret, wish that things were different, that still we know that we're penetrated through and through with the sense and reality of God. There is something good within us, within every person. And it's part of our job, although he doesn't say it here, when we give up our competition and our criticism and the things we talked about yesterday, to seek out and see this goodness in others. in Catholicism, they say, see the Christ in everyone. That's what it is, this good spirit. And even though, he says, we may be utterly unable to believe or experience this in philosophical or even religious terms. So this is something that we have. This is something that we know, that even if we can't explain it, even if our religion maybe doesn't teach it this way, you still know that there's a part of you that desires goodness, and that same thing is in every single person. And some, because of despair, try to uncover this in less than appropriate ways. In searching for love, they say, in all the wrong places. But if we search within, we find that God is there and loves us. So tomorrow we're going to take a few more lines from this quote and see where it takes us. I hope that you can join with me then. I want to thank you if you've been watching these Thomas Merton videos, and please leave me your comments and suggestions for further people that you'd like to hear their words. I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye for now.